So let me continue with you then, Haricharan Das. What was it like? When was the last time you were physically with him? And what was the like when the last time you met him? Was there any inkling that it could be the last time? Later on, did you realize that there was some hint given? And
No,
and how do you feel his presence also even today?
well, he's in my prayers every day. There is no day that I don't think about Guruji. Not one, not one day have I ever not had a reverence for Guruji. It's like, when do you stop breathing?
Mm.
For me, that's what it is. As far as the last time I saw Guruji,
Yeah.
I had a small ashram here in Berkeley that ran for about 16 years, but it was in the summer of 97. Guruji came and did a satsang here. He would come a couple of times a year and do a satsang at this little small ashram that I was running.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very well attended. The place was jammed, basically. Matter of fact, we had to do it outside because there was so many people that they couldn't fit inside the building. So we did it outside, and it worked out quite well. But it was probably July of 97. And as always, it was a very festive, and Guruji was very, very happy with with how the event was set up, and he was very cordially thanked me for doing the arrangements in an appropriate way. But that was the last time I saw Guruji.
Okay.
97, summer of 97, probably July.
Okay. Ravi Karuna, if you can speak on that.
Well, the same year, and the last program that we had was at the SV Temple, Sri Venkateshwara Temple.
Yes.
And I remember after the satsang, we were in the room where everybody eats, takes prasad, and of course people were coming up to Guruji and wanting blessings and all that. And people were asking for programs next time that he comes. And, I would always have my notebook and take numbers down and talk to people and all that. And Guruji was not really enthusiastic about that. He was kind of, for the first time I saw, it's like, I don't know if I'll be coming back, That was sort of like his attitude, And the last time that I saw him was at the airport, when you could go to the airport when someone was leaving and getting on the plane, and Karuna was with me. We always did that. We always went right up to the gate and waited until he left. And this is permanently, burned into my brain. Just the last time I saw him, walking to the left, going up to, into the tunnel to go to the plane. And, he just looked at us and he waved, and that was that. I don't know if Karuna can add to that or not.
No, but I found a video of his last visit, one of the satsangs, because we always recorded it, and I haven't watched it yet, but I have some of that, so.
I think maybe he was with us before he went to Haricharan's.
Yeah, I think it might have been May.
Yeah.
Yes, he came to California in July.
Yeah, he was with us earlier, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
I think at the same time, he visited us also.
Yes.
So my experience on that time, I will tell you in writing. In all his visits to Washington, D.C., Guruji stayed in his children's homes and gave me and Jaya a chance to host him and Srimati Ramamata for a day or two. In 1997 June, around the same time that you all met him, finally, when myself and Jaya had a chance to host him, Jaya, we were honoring Guruji when he was leaving our home, bending at his feet and all. And at the Maryland Bowie home, I told him something about next visit. Guruji said, in Elapa next time. That means, I don't know whether there will be next time. I could not understand that. But I said, Guruji, you say like that, but you will bring 50 Americans next time. I did not know what to say, but such a foolishly I said him that no, you say that you are not coming. Though you are sick, you will try to bring Americans here. Means still travel and keep on doing all those things, instead of taking good rest, which the Bajrangji intended Guruji to take good rest in the ashram. Let the world come to you. So I give an ashram to you. Whatever is the amount, don't worry. He gave a plain check to Guruji to install the Vishwashanti ashram and begin it. And he intended that Guruji stayed in one place and the entire world went to see him. So I felt that feeling and said that you will be coming once again. But he did not talk. After on that day when he left us, he went to Murli's, and all after 1 or 2 days, the next West Indies program came. When he reached the West Indies, within 1 or 2 days, in India, my mom died. That he heard through his children. And he immediately called me and Jaya and consoled us about that. Because he had seen my mother so many times coming to him before I got married to Jaya. Please tell your disciple Nagendra to marry a girl, any girl for that matter. So that was her way. So he remembered, of course, Mataji, my mother, very well. And of course, he met her so many times in my home, back in India, and I took her there and all those things. So that was the great experience I had. But when he went there, he called me on phone. That was the great blessing, last blessing that I got from him. And it is always in my heart. And I can never forget that. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
So it was the summer of '97, and I'd have to defer to Padma.
July.
We went to the airport to see him off again.
My mom and Geeta had come from India. So we had gone to California driving, and we attended the program. And we were in Los Angeles and then came to San Francisco. So it was our thrill to be around Guruji, and my mom and my sister had come. And Anjani was 3.5 years old. She used to sit in the program. She used to say, Guruji used to ask her, do Narasimha. She used to do that. He used to keep asking her, do that. Narasimha, do Narasimha. I don't know why he kept on asking, do Narasimha.
Oh, good.
Then, yeah, he had his own way of right. He loved children. I always, that's why when I see Vivan, I always think how we would have loved him,
Yes.
He has his own way of, he loved children so much. Then that was the last thing, and we went to the airport, as you say, Ravi. So we went till he was disappearing till near the tunnel. He was going to Trinidad. He went to Miami, through Miami, right? So it was a late night flight. And then he said, she will eat pizza. So I don't want pizza. He said, so for mother, I went and got the pizza because it was a long flight. And then something he had, I said, Guruji, put your hand on me. I said, I myself told that to him.
So he gave us blessings, and I said the fact that we loaded up our car and drove and went on tour with him that summer in California and so forth. So it was a special time, and never did we really think deeply about the fact it'd be the last time we physically saw him. And so then we got the news relatively quickly. I can't remember exactly.
Ravidas called me, in the morning at 5:30, but you waited because your time must be like 3 hours afterward, you called, and I called Hema Chitnis here, That's the only person who is like us, who wanted to know right away.
And then we got Padma on a plane as quickly as possible.
No, I waited I didn't go right away. I went the 9th day.
Yeah, but got her to go to India to be part of the...
So Guruji said, even there is, destruction for the sun and the moon too. I don't know why he said that. He said that. Surya Chandrarigu Ali untu anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
Yes. I am so glad, Amma. You remember even those detailed words of him.
From his mouth, I felt Am
Such
I
a great,
so blessed to hear all those? He's talking to us, miss.
such a great
And he
blessing.
said, sing my bhajan. That's
Yes.
the only thing. Sing my
Yes.
bhajan.
That's
You
right.
all should sing my bhajan. That
Yes.
makes so much sense. Everything is in that. All the message. You feel so happy, so peaceful.
Yes. Yes, I think I think it's hard to even fathom how somebody would feel when you get that news. But I can only imagine. I think the essence in what he taught us, and what he basically was continuing to tell us, what the message of Krishna was in the Gita and all that, that, you know, the spirit principle is always there. It's always there with us, no matter, even if the physical person won't always be there. But it's easier said than done when it comes to actually dealing with that that process of not physically having somebody. I think it's, you know, I think any one of us would give anything we could if he could physically be with us, you know, again, and do another program or something. Sometimes I think about those things. Personally, I think I've felt his reappearance sort of in my dreams sometimes.
Yes.
I'm sure many of you have as well.
Yes.
He felt all of us are his children. That's why
Yeah.
this love is going on. Otherwise, no, it won't be this way.
Yeah.
He made us to feel that.
Yes, absolutely. So, go ahead.
I think it's funny, Padma and I had different experiences around it. Of course, we both missed the personality, you know. But for me, I felt, this may sound bad, but I felt happy for him that he was free from the physical overcoat and sort of physical suffering. He had given so much in his life. I mean, just, he'd given everything. There was nothing left. You know, he had given everything, every ounce. And so to be free in the true spirit, my mind went more that way
Yes.
than trying to hold on, even though, sure, I missed the personality. One more conversation, one more satsang, one more hug, you
Right.
know, from him
Yeah.
would always be longed for. But the idea that he could be freed from the physical encumbrance was something that brought some peace to me in terms of that time.
Very nicely said. Very nicely said.